Hi, dear my fellows. Today we are going to see the topic about Workcenter. So, first of all, what is Workcenter? So, we can say Workcenter is a organizational unit where manufacturing activities are performed. Okay. So, in other words, we can say like this. So, Workcenter are the master data which represent real machines, production lines, assembly work centers. Okay, so the manufacturing activity or operations are carried out at the work centers. So other thing, why we need work centers? Actually, for scheduling and costing purpose and capacity planning, we need a work centers. Okay, so here we need we are going to see the step by step involved in a work center. Okay, the first thing is for work center creation, we are going to use a T code as CR01. So, and I'm going to choose the plant of 1000. So, for example, I'm going to give a work center of sample 1. So, here the work center category, that is, see, we can able to see, right, machine group, labor group, like that we have configured. Okay, so in this, here I'm taking machine as a work center, and let us see the following steps. Okay, and one more option also there, and that is copy from. So here we can able to give the plant and reference work center. If it all what is the existing work center is available, we can able to here, and we can able to copy all the data from here. Okay, but I'm giving you a complete scenario of creation of work center right now. So after entering inside, we can able to see, right, so we need to give some work center for this thing. Okay, so I'm giving example of assembly. So I simply use ssm. Then the we can able to see we have a multiple tabs, that is a basic data, default values, capacity, scheduling, and costing. So these are the major parameters we are going to be filled for creation of work centers. So let's see. So here the first one is a person responsible. So person responsible is nothing but who is going to be taking care of the work center creation and other formula, everything, the activity is going to be responsible person is person responsible. And supply area is nothing but this is a production supply area. So this thing will be integration part between WM and, that is warehouse management, and PP module. So if at all we are maintaining any separate PSA, that means production supply area, means we have to assign that production supply area here. So here I am not considering any production supply area. So let us go through the next thing. So next one is a backflash, right. So backflash is we can able to activate backflash. That means it will be perform automatic goods issue. Okay, so when we are doing the backflash activation, it will be perform the goods issue, automatic goods issue. Okay, so coming to the next thing is a major thing is a standard value maintenance. So here I have taken the standard value as SAP 1. Okay, that is normal production of standard value. So yeah, here I can able to choose. And one more thing is, so standard value key totally 6 we can able to maximum give. Okay, so here the standard value key 3 I have selected. One is setup, machine, and labor. Okay, so here the rules of maintenance, that is nothing but we have a certain rules, that is may not be entered, should not be entered, should be entered. So these are the things will get a warning if it is not entered. And must be entered is a thing which will be, if at all maintaining must be entered, means it is considered as a error. Okay, we have to be maintained at any cost. Okay, so it has to be maintained. So then I'm moving forward with, let me check anything available we can select. So next thing is a default values. So you can see the default value, there is a control key. So control key is nothing but it is a combination of some certain rules, okay, that is confirmation and partial confirmation and external procurement and scheduling, okay, these are the things. So here I have selecting pp01. Let me check. So what it is? So pp01, this is a confirmation 2. So confirmation required. So this process we need to consider the confirmation. So confirmation required I have selected, which is 2. And second thing is, this is a partial confirmation. It has to be activated. And this is a, so I am doing the Workcenter for in-house production. So I have maintained this is empty. Why? Because this is internally processed operation. So I'm not doing any external operations. So here I'm performing internal processing. So internally processed operation I'm selecting. So coming to next one is scheduled. So this thing has to be scheduled. So by considering the schedule, I need to activate this. Okay, so this is how the pp01 is configured. And wage type is nothing but how we are going to be give a salary. So it will be integrated with HRMS also. And one more thing here we need to consider, for we have selected three parameters in a standard value queue, that is setup, machine and labor. Okay, so here what are the unit of measurement we have taken. Okay, so one is a HR, and HR means hours. Okay, so everything we have selected as HR only, that means hours. Then I'm moving to capacity. So capacity is nothing but here we can able to uh, choose the formula for our requirements. So what is the requirement for setup? So what is the requirement for processing the material? That is a processing formula. This is machine requirement formulas. So here we can able to select, and it was predefined in SAP, and in configuration level we can able to change it as per the business requirements. So this is 5 is nothing but setup requirement, and 6 is a machine requirement. Okay, so I'm moving forward to scheduling. So in that scheduling we can see the capacity category. So that is nothing but we are considering the machine. So we have selected 001, that is a nothing but machine. So our setup formula is SAP 001 for setup time. This is belongs to time, and that was belongs to requirement. So here I am taking SAP 001 for setup, for setuping time, and 002 for processing time, that is nothing but machine time. Okay, so and one more thing I will show you. So here the capacity. So in this capacity indicator just giving some name. Okay, so this is a planner group. So whom is which group is responsible for this capacity planning and all? This is a planner group. And which factory calendar against we are working? That is a factory calendar Germany standard. So this is a base unit of measurement is hour, that is H. And active version we have selected is normal available capacity. So we have selected 1. So here the thing is standard available capacity. For example, I give you a demo how the capacity is calculated. For example, our shift is starting by 8 o'clock and it is finishing by 5 o'clock. That means the standard time 17. So the total hours is 9 in that. So 8 to 17 is total hours is 9. So we have giving a length break of 1 hour. Okay. So considering 8 hours accurately we are working. Okay, so if at all there is a chance, some things will be some industries will be give for 30 minutes only. Okay, so I am considering this is a 30, and the capacity requirement is 100. Okay, so I'm taking giving enter. So you can see, right, the operation time is changed. So I just maintaining in the total 9 hours. I have given the break for 30 minutes only. So 8.5 hours obviously it was the working time, right? So in that, so if you are considering this can be achieved by 100%, or some scenarios it can be achieved by 90%. So let me check how it is changing. I'm giving a 90%. So you can see the operating time is changing accordingly with respect to the capacity utilization. Okay, So I will maintain as 100 only, so that's not an issue. And here I'm going to select the intervals. Why? Because how many times we are going to, I mean how much intervals it is going to be happen. Okay, so I'm just giving so considering this is a yearly shift, and taking this is as an interval, and for example I'm choosing for 1 week. This is my valid from, and this is, so I'm taking this as 1 week, Sunday to Sunday. So I'm giving enter means it will be planning the capacity as, so Monday to Sunday it is considering every yearly shift 8 to 5, and the length break is 30 minutes, and the capacity I have utilizing as 100, and this is the operation time, this is the capacity time. So this is how it will be work, right? So I'm coming back now. So next is a costing. So here we can see the costing is like we can see the controlling area, that is nothing but our plant, and cost center. So cost center is very important. Why? Because so when we are performing any costing activity, the cost has to be booked with respect to the particular cost centers. Okay, so this is a very important one. And here we have already standardized with the standard value key. These are all the activities we are going to perform, that is setup, machine and labor. So these are the activity type which will be arranged and given by our finance and costing department. So we have to assign like that. Then we need to assign the unit here. So here I am taking all things are hours, so I'm using HR. So, and this is nothing but a reference indicator. So we have to activate this reference indicator. Why? Because when we are activating this reference indicator only, it will become and it will be fetched automatically while taking the next step is routing. Okay, so that time it will be fetched automatically. We have to activate this. Okay, and one more thing is, this is a formula which already we have given in a scheduling. Okay, so this thing will be considering here automatically. So this is how we have to be perform for creation of Workcenter. Once everything is ready, we can able to save this data. So now our sample Workcenter, our sample one Workcenter is created against the plant 100. Okay, now I am going to show the change in sample Workcenter. If at all anything we want to change, we can able to change. So I just taking some other production supply unit, and I'm saving this. So we can able to change it like that. Okay, so then another thing is display. So change, as usual we have seen the change and display is same. Says change t code is CR02 and displaying t code is CR03. So I'm going to display this whatever we have changed. So yeah, we have it was available whatever the changes we have done. Yes, so things we have done is already available. Yeah, this is how the process will be done for creation, change for the and display the work centers. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed.